Hello, as you can see, we have had a bit of an insane week. We have had birthdays, we have had events after events after events, and we have had Christmas shopping. So all of that combined has just made my house unrecognizable, and I've decided that I needed to spend the entire day just doing a solid clean to feel like I'm getting back on top of things. So as I was saying, we have had so many events. You can see the balloons in the background. That's a mix of my husband going to a retirement party, which I didn't realize he was at the phase where he was going to them. And then we had my kid's birthday, so there's lots of streamers, a lot of confetti, and a lot of balloons on the floor. I don't know what I was thinking when I poured all that confetti on the ground. I just wanted to make it fun and special for them, but also, like, how long did it take me to clean up? Like, come on. I do try to make their day as special as possible, and this year in particular, we did go all out. So we decorated with all the things that I had just said, but I also put streamers over their doors, so if you see that hanging around, that's what was going on. And my son's birthday fell on a weekday, so we didn't get to celebrate it on the actual day. So I just felt like a nice way to make him happy before we're like, okay, you gotta go to school on your birthday. Sorry, because it kind of sucks. Yeah, anyway, he did enjoy that, and then we did our usual, you pick the restaurant kind of thing for on the weekend, and that's always fun because I love seeing what their favorite restaurant is, like where they desperately want to go, because sometimes I think we go to places and they don't care at all, but then they're like, no, that's my favorite place, or I want this particular dish. So I love doing that with them. But my house, this is basically what it is looking like, because everything falls to the wayside. But anyway, you can see in the corner just the tiniest little slither of my Christmas tree. She is up. She's gorgeous. Okay, it's my favorite one. Don't tell the other one because we've had that one longer than this one. But I wanted a different style, and I wanted a second tree because I was desperate for one. And it's my favorite. It's from Maya. It's kind of like a replica Balsam Hill, because I cannot afford Balsam Hill prices, right? Those are insane, and I'm just not at that level yet, even though they are absolutely stunning. So we go for the Maya. I think they're about half the price of a Balsam Hill, and they still look pretty good, I would say. I'm happy with it. We have 2 Maya Christmas trees, and I would say definitely worth that little extra money compared to like your low budget ones. But continuing on the Christmas train, this is my Target advent calendar. I purchased it literally the year before they got rid of the Target home decor. So very glad I did purchase this, but I did fill it up with this mega container of Cadbury's. I was only putting in a couple at a time because it does get so hot here. Like, I'm talking 35, 40 degree days, and so they obviously turn to a puddle in there, and I usually only do it the day or two before, or if I know we've got some good weather for a bit. But sometimes I feel like it's a little overboard, because I do purchase them like the chocolate calendars, and then I sometimes purchase them like the little toy ones if they go on sale through the start of December. So they do end up with a lot of stuff, and let me tell you, they do not forget, okay? Mama be forgetting more than they do. So I don't know, I might need to cut back on how many calendars I do. I think I'll just stick to the linen one next year. I say that, but I absolutely will purchase them a chocolate one. You are about to see my husband walk in and be quite the jokester, because he was outside. Yeah, there he is. He was outside and he was chopping out a log for me with a chainsaw, because we have been trying to redo this garden bed, and this one stump has been taking us out. Okay, she's been a pain in the booty. So he was using the chainsaw to try and get it out, and it's almost there, right? We're almost there. Anyway, he came in and he was like, ow, 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 ow. Oh, I cut myself with, like, he was really playing it on. And he is quite the jokester. He is known to be a jokester, and so I just don't react. Like, I don't react anymore to it, and I partly felt bad because I didn't say anything straight away, and I was like, oh my god, what if he did? But then, of course, as you saw, he was just putting it on. That's the kind of man I live with. Anyway, switching gears, I did get caught up on that cupboard. I was dying. I was like, how the heck did I get stuck on this door handle? And they're tiny. How? Anyway, who knows? Maybe I got a big booty. Enough said, basically. Anyway, so I am using my new camera feature. Not sure about it because I am getting a bit motion sick. But you tell me whether you like that or not. I think I have to slow the speed down on how much the camera is moving so that it pans around a bit more smooth, because right now it kind of feels like we're in some kind of sports game and the cameraman's just trying to keep up. So I'll have to tweak it a little bit. It has been all fun and games trying to work this thing out. I'm not great with technology despite being a Gen Z. You would think I know better, but I don't. I kind of suck with it. Anyway, I was kind of on on a roll to try and get as much as I could get done, because I wanted to get that tree up, and it was like halfway through December at this point. So time was a ticking, and at some point it does become obsolete if I left it any longer, and I wasn't going to do that this year. And I was saying, I'm coming back for you, baby. I'm coming back. We will get there. But let me know, did you end up getting all your Christmas stuff done in time? We set an unprecedented record in this household. We were finished a week early. I could not believe it. We are like normally 24th of December scrambling for the last few presents kind of people. So this time, not so much. And it was so nice. We went to the shops on the 24th, which I thought was insane. But we just went there and we were browsing. We were like, look at all these suckers waiting in line for their prawns. Not us, babe. Not us. Side note, this is the writing that I did on the mirror for my son. I just used these chalk pens that I got from Officeworks, I think it was, and just it wipes off so easily. And he was so stoked about it. He was like, oh my gosh, you wrote on the mirror, mum? Like as if that was the craziest thing I've ever done. They did get a hold of them a couple times, so we did have some drawing on windows and mirrors, but that was totally my fault. I kind of knew it was going to happen if I didn't put the pens away quick enough, and I did not. I mean, come on, welcome to my ADHD world. There's always an internal list of things going on in my brain that I never get to. Now, back to the whole prawn situation. It is a massive Aussie tradition to have prawns on Christmas Day. We have them cooked and just sitting out on a bucket of ice usually, and just peel them and have either Thousand Island dressing or tartar sauce. We keep it very simple around here. It's how my family always did it. It's how his family does it. So we just keep the tradition going. But now the lines at the fishmongers are insane, you guys. Insane. We went there on the 24th and the line, I'm not joking, was 2 hours long. I think at least 2 hours long. That's how many people were waiting just to get served, which seems insane. We're very lucky because we hosted Christmas this year, so my sister-in-law sorted it out. Normally we just order off Monetta's seafood because why not have it delivered and skip all of that line, because that's kind of crazy. So she dealt with it. She was really good. Apparently ordered it a couple days earlier and just had to pick it up that morning in the picking up line. Oh my god, that is not for us. Ugh, yuck. But it is what it is. Can't miss that quintessential Australian tradition.
Every moment tonight, they led me to you. Every single time you look at me, I lose it too. Why don't you come sit next to me? Let things happen naturally, like it used to be. I don't wanna go and waste another day, mess it up again, lost in my way. I'll be the one to have the highest price to pay. If I make it home tonight, may I hold you one last time? Let me hold you one last time. What if it's too late for me now? What if you gone to someone else, so we can never be the same? How can I make up for my sins? Now I'm lonely and it kills me. Can you hear me, babe? I'm lonely. I know you don't wanna talk, but just pick up the phone. We could go for a walk, talk about the things we know. Why don't you come sit next to me? Let things happen naturally, like it used to be. I don't wanna go and waste another day, mess it up again, lost in my way. I'll be the one to have the highest price to pay. If I make it home tonight, may I hold you one last time? Let me hold you one last time. What if it's too late for me now? What if you gone to someone else, so we can never be the same? How can I make up for my sins? Now I'm lonely and it kills me.
Oh my god, my hair is insane. Hopefully the audio is good. I've never used this thing before. This mic situation is not for me. Yeah. Anyway, not my thing, but I don't know what the audio is like on just the camera. We're already rambling. I thought it would be fun to do something Christmassy because I used to love doing Vlogmas. Since this is now a cleaning channel, I don't do Vlogmas anymore. Cry me a river, right? So I thought we could do some fun things. I do have to put the Christmas tree up that belongs in this room. And I thought we could also go through some of the stuff that I got for my kids for Christmas, because I have been struggling, to be honest. They've reached an age where the wooden toys are no longer age appropriate, and it seems everything in their age is junk and crap. So if you have any ideas, that would be fantastic. So first things first, I've done sort of 2 hauls. I went to Target. Or should I just get into it? I'm rambling already. This is why I don't vlog anymore. For my daughter, she's been obsessed with bloody Yummy Land. Every other word that comes out of her mouth. So we got this. It's I don't even know, like a nail kit. That was $22, and then the mini one, they had like a mini lip gloss set. That was also $22. So I just got the bigger thing. More is more. I got this for my son. It's $10. He loves Transformers. So that will go to the ever-growing collection. I got this for my husband. He definitely doesn't know he's getting that. And he needs a new one, because the one he bought, I swear it smells like BO. I mean, I could be insane, but I swear it smells like BO. I also got him 2 pairs of shorts. He already took one of them. I got him a second pair of shorts because he needs around the house shorts. He wears his really nice like linen ones around the house. And at $80 a pair, honey, no thank you. So I got him this cream pair and a brown pair. And then this is the big box I ordered from Big W. And honestly, I just put a whole lot of crap inside the shopping cart and then checked out. I didn't even go over it at all. Not this year, I don't care. We're also hosting Christmas this year, so I think that's why I'm just feeling a little bit... This came from the ACT, which is wild. Why not from my local? I'll never know. This also was from Big W. Let's do this one first. So I went in because I realized I had ordered mostly for my daughter and hardly anything for my son. I told you I didn't check that cart when I checked out. So for my son, I just picked up a few random things. I got in this puzzle. I feel like it's a little babyish. I feel like it's below his skill level. It's just like a 3-in-1 bluey puzzle set. I got them an art book each just because they need one of these, and some stickers because they love doing craft. It's like their favorite thing to do. I also got him one of these paint sets because I got my daughter one as well, and then she got a Frozen art book. Right, for my son, I purchased this. It said it was, I don't know, $30 off. It's a Switch game, and I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna return it. The reviews aren't great. They're like 1 star, so I don't know. Anyway, so for my son to go with like his art set, he's also getting a new set of crayons. We have like the regular crayon that's not in one of these twisty things, but they're crap. They break every 2 seconds. So Mama actually spent some coin on that this time. And then I thought for something different for him, I'd get this diamond. Is it diamond art? Melty beads. So I'm hoping this gives him something to do. I got one of these for each of them. Stocking stuffer. We love a good stocking stuffer, as well as Play-Doh. This might be a really dumb idea, but I bought this for my son to build to give to my daughter to play with, or like for them to like share play, because he got the other Bluey set for his birthday. The house, it was like the 300-piece one, and he built it and was really proud of himself because he did it all by himself. But my daughter loves to also play with it, and it was upsetting him greatly because it was a masterpiece to him. So anyway, I know you're shaking your heads right now because this is probably a dumb idea, but I got these. These are the scratch arts. If you go into their craft section, that's where these are, and they just use the little stick to scratch it off. But I'm going to give these to my nephews because the kids already got one each for their birthday. But if you go into the book section, they have the nicer ones, like the licensed stuff. Okay, for my daughter, I saw this in the store. Wow, it's not ripped up like all the other ones. She has this game on my phone, and it's like dressing up it's like called Makeup Games, and it's basically just dressing up this character for her wedding day. And so you do the hair, the nails, everything. And she's obsessed with playing this game. So I thought maybe something like this she would be excited to do. because it's sort of similar where you can dress up the girls and put them in whatever scene it is. We also got a paint your own Elsa. There's this fizzy kaleidoscope. Oh my god, this fizzy bubbling watercolor set. I'm just looking for stuff to keep them off of devices because we have limited device time to just weekends for the iPad. And so, yeah, I'm trying to give them a lot of things to do. Okay, I did forget that I put this in the cart and it was like $30 for her. It said it was $40 off, but then when I looked up the retail price at all the other stores, it was the same price. So I feel like they did like a sneaky Black Friday situation where they lied to me about it. But this Barbie pop-up reveal thing, I think she's gonna go psychotic for it, honestly. I think she will. And then this, I think, is the one thing I bought for myself. A new cream, whoop-de-doo. I'm gonna have a quick play around with it. I need to see who's got the most and who I need to buy for. I feel like they're gonna walk in any minute now. Okay, it's become clear that I definitely need a few things. I need like a handful more stuff. It's not as much as I originally thought it was, even though my bank account says it's a lot. So a few more things like the chocolate coins, bath bombs. I want to get him a few more STEM stuff. So really, all he's got is that. It's not as much as I thought. So maybe a handful of things each and make sure it's like evened out.
We watch the sun go down over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay, stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. If you stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay. We were never meant to last, but all the fun times we had, I'll never forget. We will always share a bond, no matter what, 'cause you have a piece of my heart. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay, stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay
So I ended up finishing off the kids' stockings and the presents under the tree, and I was actually happy with how it turned out. I probably got a little too much. I like went overboard. I at first thought I didn't have enough, and then just it completely swung the other way and I got too much. And normally I don't do that. I'm usually quite intentional with what I buy because I just don't think kids need tons and tons of junk on Christmas Day. So yeah, I did kind of just blank out when I was at the shops, and I was like, oh, they'll like this, add this, add this. But it was just like a lot of small things. Like I got my son some of those funky scissors where you cut and it cuts different shapes. And I got him lots of craft stuff. I got him a make do. It's like a kid safe saw, so he can cut things out of cardboard, and he has been obsessed with that. My kids got a ton of bath bombs from Lush. Husband went a little wild on that, so they're gonna be having really fun baths for a long time. And yes, I did accidentally over order on the Coke Zero because something happened on the computer when I ordered, and it either doubled or tripled my order. So when they brought out the groceries to me and I was helping pack them in the car, I thought, oh my word, are you sure these are actually mine? Because I don't remember, like I never ordered this kind of amount. I was like, well, hopefully this will last us a decent amount of time. And then just behind the Cokes, we have all the tissue paper from my new, very designer, very cute dinnerware, servingware from Freedom. It's from the Haven series. I love it. It's gorgeous. We did purchase it just for the Christmas dinner, and we did really need it. Like we're at the point where all our plates are mismatched and all our bowls are like, oh my god, like this is what I'm going to serve people food in? No thank you. So it was a much needed purchase, but as you can see, it's kind of just been sitting on my bench for some time because I have the luxury of having 1,000 cupboards in my kitchen, but I also spread out all my stuff instead of trying to be more space saving. So it was definitely a bit of a struggle trying to find where this new stuff was going to go. We also, as you can see, have some of our golden honey there on the bench. We've harvested probably about 30 kilos or so, just a guess, because we have had so many boxes of jars going out. It's hard to keep up, but yeah, it's like liquid gold and it's the most delicious thing I've ever had. It's so sweet compared to what you can get in the shops. I think it's yellow box honey. I think yellow box is pretty standard for in Australia, but I think that's what it tastes like. So we're very happy to be back into the honey season, and everyone's been asking for it, so that's always nice. And hubby wants to do a stall on the side of the road. I said, look, that's your venture, that is not mine. I'm like, if like let your heart do what your heart wants to do, but I have no desire in summer to be out there on the asphalt while it's boiling hot trying to sell hunt. Like, no thank you. So I don't know if he'll end up doing it because like you'd need a lot to be doing that, and we currently have maybe 2 to 3 boxes of surplus, which is about, I think, 7 kilos a box. So about 20 kilos available, and that's just not enough to be out there for a couple hours selling because I feel like it would go pretty quick. I mean, fingers crossed, that would be nice. So, yeah, I don't know what we'll do. We'll have to see closer to winter how much we have available to sell and how much we have for myself, because obviously we don't want to sell all of the stuff that we want for ourselves, because I did end up purchasing 1 bottle of store honey before our honey was ready, and I was like, I don't really want to do that. Got to make sure I prioritize our own family, otherwise what's the point in having bees and doing all of this? Yeah, we have had so much, and we got a bit of a slow start because the bees were just trying to recover from Varroa and from the whole winter thing. It's, if you have bees, you'll understand what it's like. We should get maybe 2 more months of honey, and I'll let you know how much we end up getting over the entire season.